Hey guys, so I'm gonna talk about the 1940s that being released by the House Oversight Democrats, uh, like yesterday, December 12th, 2025. So there's a lot of these important new information regarding the whole Epstein files. So I'm gonna just make this full screen. So obviously you can see Donald Trump here, Epstein there. It's just interesting seeing all this. Bill Clinton, Maxwell right there too, Epstein again, Bill Gates, which looks like I think he's going to the Epstein Islands. I think the Epstein Island. I think that's what he's doing. See Bannon. So again, a lot of these people are very well known um, in the regarding the Epstein whole scandal. So the Epstein scandal situation. So if you see blackout photos like this, those are the victims. That's Donald Trump with a victim. Interesting. Just looking at this is interesting to see. Again, these are victims. And that's Donald Trump right there. Not a victim. Trump condom, $4.50. I'm huge. Okay. All right. Melissa Bannon. All right. The jailbreaker gag. All right. Weird looking gloves. Looks creepy. More of the victims here. That's why they break out their faces. Yeah, this is very weird here. Complete Shibari. Yeah, this is very weird shit here. Very weird shit, for sure. So those were all the 19 photos, as you can see. It's a lot of them. Not what I mean by lie is it's just a lot more information. Obviously, this 2005 that has not been released. That's again Donald Trump with a bunch of victims there. It's just interesting Donald Trump with all these people and Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, and then you realize that holy shit, it's a bunch of Steve Bannon, etc. You know, it's a lot of people with Jeffrey Epstein. It's a lot of people with power. You know, like this picture alone too with Donald Trump, it's just a given. Like this is really bad look on Donald Trump and his whole administration. The thing is, his whole administration is also filled with a bunch of losers, people who are unqualified. Uh, like Hack said, having issues with being an alcoholic, uh, not a great leader for the military, among other things. RFK Jr. being a complete moron, not knowing anything about medical related stuff, even though he's the secretary of for the Department of Health, and saying vaccines can cause autism, which is not true. It's been proven multiple times that it's not true, among other things. And actually, the rates of things like measles and polio, which have been technically eradicated due to vaccination, are coming back in areas where people have not vaccinated their children. So it's just more proof that his entire administration is just filled with unqualified people who are Fox News hosts, alcoholics, people who don't know anything about medicine, not even the basis of vaccines, how vaccination works. It's really bad, and it's not just them. The whole, like everyone from the Department of Education, the person appointed is just there to dismantle the Department of Education from inside out. EPA is now saying that fossil fuels are not part of the reason why we have climate change. So it's really bad. This is just going against science at this point, and things are being conclusive by scientists for decades, if not longer. When you have other countries like China who are not doing that, so that's really bad. It's just a bad look on a country like the U.S. that has a powerful military, but everything else is so behind, scientifically speaking, and the constant attack on education, special higher education, the constant attack on mental health, women's health, the constant attack on also just the health for the LGBTQ plus community members, especially transgender people. It's a constant attack on the working class poor. Trump right now is basically now taking away the rule that Biden wrote, if you guys don't know, that will force airlines to have to give your money back for disrupted flights. That was a good thing that Biden did, and Trump's getting rid of that. Everything Trump is doing is to enrich corporations and individual billionaires and multimillionaires. It's nothing to help the poor working class middle class people. And the very fact that the people who heavy vote for him were from red states or from the red areas of a blue state who heavily rely on welfare programs and make a low income, again screwed the most by him again, just like in the first time. It's interesting enough that a lot of people higher in income, like upper middle class, upper middle class, actually voted more for left leaning politicians. And that's happening a lot over the years. It's interesting. Education, the more someone's educated about politics and how the government works, the less likely they're to vote for extreme right wingers like the Republicans and corporate Democrats. So it's just interesting. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about these pictures. If you think this is even more stronger circumstantial evidence against Donald Trump, potentially being a pedophile, kidnapping children, raping them, things like that. If you agree to that or not, if you think these photos mean nothing, even though he's literally surrounded by victims, we can discuss about it. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Watch us at TikTok files on TikTok and you can support us on Patreon.